Just like many of you, I was loosely following the Grammys the other day, watching everybody win their awards. Well, not everybody, just the people I care to see. Mainly the GOAT. I was interested in watching Kendrick Lamar sweep the Grammys and listening to Not Like Us in the background every time he won something. Man, wasn't it a glorious day. But this isn't a Kendrick video. I just dropped one though, link in the subscription. Yeah. But I was scrolling on Twitter the night after the Grammys and I keep being fed distasteful tweets about Doechii and her Grammy win. While going through a bunch of them, I wanted to discuss a couple that I actually thought was worth the conversation. The first one, academics, which his opinion is at best questionable, but he even spotted out the negative reaction as well toward Doechii winning her Grammy. He would say, fans are wondering how Doechii won a Grammy with absolutely zero impact on the culture. Another tweet I saw was that Doechii dropped her first album, which sold 11K units in its first week last year, and you guys call her legendary? You're making it too obvious at this point. Lastly, Nicki Minaj doesn't have a Grammy, but Doechii got a Grammy? ? Okay. Are y'all okay? Like, that was a lot of negativity there. But I mean, it's Twitter. What do I expect? Anyway, regarding the comment about zero cultural impact, not saying I agree, but I feel like I understand where this is coming from. Hear me out. Doechii's rise to stardom, especially for people who haven't really been tapped in with her, feels quick. It feels rushed to them. One day, they never heard of her. Now there are people saying she's a generational talent. And now she's winning Grammys. A lot of people, it just feels inauthentic. I just have to say, she's been making music longer than the 5 seconds you might think she's just been making music for. And I feel like you can't call something rushed because you're just now hearing about it. Don't be upset because you're late to the party. I think you can't judge, cultural impact like that, how it's expressed in the tweet. And honestly, if you really want to go into it, I feel like her cultural impact isn't zero. Little girls watching her success, being on these stages, being in these conversations, being in these rooms, specifically African American girls, call me crazy, but I feel like she's motivating them to do something great, to keep pushing, keep going. And I think that is cultural impact. Now, on the tweet about her selling 11K on her first album or whatever, and calling her legendary, I really only have one thing to say about this. Numbers don't equate to good music. If that was the case, Taylor Swift would be the greatest musical artist of all time, better than Michael Jackson, better than Beethoven, better than whoever you think is the best. But guess what? Not a soul says this, because that would be the delusions of a crazy person. And if you're watching this video, you're definitely not crazy. Or maybe just a little. So my honest opinion, 11K or 1 million sold on an album doesn't personally make me like it more. But I do agree, if anybody is calling her legendary, you might want to slow it down a little. In my eyes, true legends make great music consistently and have the longevity to prove it. Maybe if she keeps doing that, maybe she'll reach that status. I'm rooting for her though. Also, this tweet seemingly alludes to her being like an industry plant or whatever. And honestly, I'm so tired of having the same conversation every year. Record labels' jobs is to push an artist in literally every way possible. That's how they get paid. This is not unique to any artist. You've been seeing her everywhere because yes, her label has been trying to sell and market her image like labels are designed to do. And an industry plant is just a buzzword for y'all to get clicks and views. I'm over it. I'm done talking about it. Now, lastly, with the conversation that people find it absurd that Doechii now has a Grammy while being on the radar significantly shorter than the queen of rap herself, Nicki Minaj. And I'm not gonna lie, this was the tweet that interested me the most and I actually wanted to talk about. Nicki Minaj not having a Grammy is actually insane. There's really no way to say it otherwise. She's dominated not just female rap, but rap in general for a decade plus. And it blows my mind that she does not have a Grammy win. That's insane. You can't downplay that. That is wild, and it's crazy to hear me saying it, if I'm being honest with you. Nicki has dominated rap, the rap scene, the pop scene for years, and not having a Grammy to her name at this point is just disrespectful, honestly, and sad. Those are the best words I can describe in this current moment about that. While I feel like Nicki Minaj not having Grammy is a worthy conversation, you start to lose me when you start to compare the two, Doechii and Nicki Minaj, that is. I don't think you could compare the two. It's saying more about the Grammys than it says about her and how they saw female rap when Nicki was dropping and dominating consistently. If anything, Doechii winning so early in her career means that female rap is finally being acknowledged for what it truly is, something special. And it's put to the forefront. It's put to the forefront thanks to people like Nicki Minaj. I'm sure we can all give her credit for that. And it's unfortunate that this had to come with the result of Nicki Minaj never getting a Grammy. Especially, when Nicki has impacted culture globally for a decade plus and never winning a Grammy is insane. Again though, trying to down one artist because the other artist didn't get an award is wild and something I can't be a fan of or support. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Do y'all think Doechii is on the rise? Are you happy for her being on the rise? Do you think she's talented? Or do you think she's just hype and just another person that the world, I guess, is seemingly trying to push on to the mainstream? Y'all let me know. I'm very curious on what you guys think. But with that being said, I go by Rachel University. I appreciate you for making it this far into the video. I'll see y'all whenever I upload next. Peace.